Well, people have been saving more than ever, and many of us are constantly seeking some new savings formulas to keep up with those cost-cutting habits. We're here this morning with Emmy Award-winning TV personality and co-host of the daytime talk show The Real, Jeannie Mae, to talk about some savings tips and formulas. So good morning to you, Jeannie. And as consumers are looking for some ways to sustain that savings right now, what advice can you offer?
I can definitely say during these last few months, this has been a drastic change for everybody out there. As we're getting used to what this new norm is, the one thing I think we can all say is that we have to be smart and efficient when it comes to spending our money. And the one essential, besides the people that I quarantine with and food and water, that I've learned nobody is getting rid of is our cell phones. So while I'm still shopping on apps and still obviously connecting on Instagram and text messaging with people, I realized that your cell phone is the one place where your funds just get spent like this, because you're usually spending a lot of money. First of all, thousands of dollars. When did cell phones start to cost up to $2,000 for a new phone? And then you have to be locked into some type of plan where you're spending so much money per month. And then you've got your friends and families adding on it. And then you get some overages that you never know. And before you know it, I had friends during this pandemic that actually had to let their cell phones go and figure out other alternatives in order to communicate with people. We need our phones not only to stay connected, not only to vote for me on Dancing with the Stars, but also just to be able to live our lives, look for new jobs, and stay connected with the world.
Yes, we will definitely be voting for you on Dancing with the Stars. Of course, the new season starts tonight. But Jeannie, what other savings ideas can you share for our viewers about those all-important cell phones?
So I want to tell you about Straight Talk. So Straight Talk Wireless is a no-fees phone payment plan where you can get things like the Samsung Galaxy S20 for less than, are you ready? Less than $60 a month. No contract, no deposit. Latest smartphones, all available at Straight Talk Wireless, and no fees and no contract plans. That's what we need to hear at this point. We need to hear that there's no certainty in this uncertain world. So we got to make sure that we are certain we've got a great solid plan. We are certain that we've got a great smartphone to keep us connected with the world. And we are certain that we're not going to get locked into weird, crazy fees that were unexpected.
Certainly. And of course, whatever plan you do have, you have some other things that you've done with your phone that's helped you out as well.
Clearing out your phone and making sure to fill it with wholesome things. I downloaded 3 different meditation apps, which I love. Heal is one of them that I'm into. I also downloaded a couple of money-saving luxury shopping sites like The Real and Farfetch, which also made me happy. I've also started to journal on my phone, which has been very healing for me. So even when I'm driving, I've actually put my phone on record and just kind of therapeutically talk about what's going on in my head, how I'm feeling, who I need to get in touch with, why did I think of that person? And just talking out loud and listening to it over made me realize that I haven't been in touch with myself. And so even though we're supposed to be socially distancing, I always tell everybody, don't be emotionally distant with yourself.
That's so important. And of course, if anyone is looking for a distraction, we heard that you have a podcast, Listen Honey, and also a YouTube channel, Hello Honey. So can you tell us a little about the inspiration behind that content?
Of course, Listen Honey and Hello Honey are great ways to just get in tune with your consciousness and being intimate and good with your family. For me, Hello Honey is a great way to laugh and join me in the adventures of Mama Mai, my mom, in our crazy antics and our crazy culture of being Vietnamese in this American world. And Listen Honey is my podcast where I talk about all things that I really care about when it comes to empowering our educators and how to also just stay on top of things. Sometimes you also get so stuck in your 4 corners of your home that you forget how to kind of be woke about the things that are going on in the world. And Listen Honey and Hello Honey is going to help you right on that.
Definitely be checking that out. But so Jeannie, where can we find some more information on those cell phone savings you were talking about?
Of course, go to straighttalk.com and get your new plans. Everybody, get the whole family souped up with a new plan, save money, and make everybody feel just so much more happier about 2020.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us, Jeannie. A lot of wonderful tips there. And of course, again, Dancing with the Stars starts tonight. Peter, I will be watching for sure.